Welcome to Facebook Ad Campaign Objectives, explained by me, Stephanie Fritz. So why am I doing this video? You probably saw the video that I had done before, and I've been asked a lot by our real estate agents. Stephanie, I'm boosting on Facebook, I'm running ads on Facebook, but I'm not really seeing any kind of results from it. Like, what's the point of me even putting money on Facebook? I'm getting no return on investment. So I'm here today to explain all of the ad campaign categories and just a very high level of what each of them do, because when you look at them, it's very intimidating initially, but when you actually dive into it, it's very, very simple. So I'm here today to alleviate some of that stress and anxiety of each campaign. So who am I and why do I know so much about Facebook Business Manager? So as many of you know, I came from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox & Roach Realtors. I know, what a mouthful. And there I was put into a position where I had to conduct ad campaigns on Facebook, and I had no idea what I was doing. So it was all very trial and error, as many of you are going through right now. I read a couple of online articles. I tried to figure out. I just spoke to some of the resources around me, and I learned. So I'm going to be going through each of these categories, each of these campaigns, and telling you what I have done, maybe where I messed up and I read it the wrong way, and how I succeeded in the end. As of right now, Facebook has 11 campaign objectives, and choosing the correct one is going to make all of the difference. So they're broken down into three categories. We see awareness, consideration, and conversion, very big one. So when you are selecting one of these objectives, you're telling Facebook what you want to do. And because of the algorithms and Facebook's auto optimization, you're telling Facebook exactly what you want is going to make an enormous difference of how well it does or how poor it does. For example, you want your customers to buy on your online store. If you test them on two of the objectives, so let's just take traffic, for example, and conversions, and say we're going to test them side by side. We're going to run them for the same amount of time, the same amount of days, the exact same budget. In the end, between traffic and conversions is going to perform up to 74% better, because you're telling Facebook what you want, and it's for people to come onto your store and purchase something. This is truly the difference between setting yourself up for massive success or failure. The first category of campaign objections is awareness. An awareness category is specifically used at the top funnel of marketing campaigns. So the first one we're going to speak about is the brand awareness category. So this is brand recognition. This is for really big brands like Coca-Cola, Nike, McDonald's. There's no end game to this ad. It's purely just putting their branding out there. So I had started with this when I was back at Berkshire Hathaway, and I thought, because of the name, brand awareness, I want to promote brand awareness. But I didn't realize that there's no immediate ROI to this category. It's a very long game campaign. This is like putting something on TV as a commercial, a billboard, Spotify. So it's just getting their brand in your head. So when you think of soft drink, you think of Coca-Cola. It's mainly geared for big brands, and it's to condition their clients. The second campaign in awareness is reach. So this is, unlike the brand recognition, this is for small to medium businesses. So this is getting as many eyes as possible on your ad. It's very low cost. We don't care how many eyes are on it, we're just getting the biggest audience we possibly can. So this is great for omnipresence campaign, a local business, but a small custom audience. So I had used this, again, initially after I realized brand awareness did not work for my company. We had a list of leads, a list of people to reach out to. We made a custom list and we just threw our ads out there. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of conversion. It's more, again, just getting your presence out there. So you're a small business, maybe you want to, as an agent, you just want to get your word out there that, hi, I'm here, I'm in your area, whatever the case may be. This is going to get your ad on a lot of eyes of a small group of people. So great for retargeting as well. The second category of campaign objectives is consideration. So consideration category drives a desired action from your target audience. So let's start out with the first one is traffic. So traffic, again, this is one that I saw this, I was like, great, I want to get my ad, I want to get lots of traffic on our website and whatnot. This is if your end objective is just to get traffic on a website or something. So for example, that would be like a blog post. I do that, I try to get traffic to my blog post, or there's news, or like for you as an agent, I just joined KW. I just want people to see that. I just want them to get to a certain point because we can't track the next step. Another example I've used this for was when I worked with a charity company. We wanted to send traffic to that charity, but then we couldn't track the traffic from there. We were just sending to a third party. It wasn't our website. So there's no real call to action here. It's just getting that traffic, not conversions, as we talked about in the beginning. The next consideration is engagement, and engagement's a little interesting. So it's personally worked out for me very well. This was also before the special ads categories for real estate, so that was a little fun. But I will explain how I got success from this campaign. So there was 3 subcategories of the campaign, and it's post engagement, page likes, and event responses. Post engagement, that's going to get comments and likes. So a lot of times you'll see a video posted and there's thousands of comments, and like, what do I trust more? A video that has content where there's 0 comments, or something that has thousands of comments? You're gonna build some trust with your client. Now, the downside of that is that Facebook does not know the difference between a negative comment and just a comment. So for you, you might not want negative comments on there, because Facebook is going to throw this ad in front of people who are most likely to engage. And a lot of us know that there's those people that just love to be keyboard warriors. So it totally depends on you. Now, the part that I like the most, that has been the most successful for me, is page likes. So again, back when I was first learning ads, and I'm doing my trial and error with Berkshire Hathaway, I wanted to get that recognition, but I needed likes. I needed people on our page so that we could speak to this audience. And it was just as simple as running an ad of, here's our brand, like our page. And when I did that over a whole year, now there were other ads that were run, but within the year, I was able to get 10,000 more followers on our page. So that was being able to be influential to those people and get our brand out there. And then the third category of engagement is the event responses. So if you use anything like Eventbrite and you want to promote that event that you're having, you want it to go out to the public, this is a great way to do so. I know I've used Eventbrite in the past where they will help you get into this category, but you can always take an event, you just take a Facebook event and just run an ad that way. Now, the app installs is pretty straightforward. It's putting an app out there to your audience and getting them to download the app. So it's going to take them from Facebook to the App Store, either Apple or Android, and they will download it from their call to action button. I had done this at Berkshire Hathaway. We had a couple apps that we wanted them to download, either the Fox and Roach app or it was HomeSnap, I believe. And we just put that right on our homepage, and it was here. Download this, and it's really cool because then you can see who's actually downloading this app. It's a great call to action. Video views is a little interesting because it's very face value. I want to get views on my video. I've heard a lot of people take this into a different context, and they think I'm going to have them watch this video, and then the call to action in the video, like my page, go to my website, buy this house, whatever it is. But that's not the case in this situation. For video views, it's literally just getting eyes on a video. So things like I'm posting a documentary. When I was at my last brokerage, it was, here's a new agent we're going to be promoting. This is all about this new agent. Or we're in a new territory, we have a new office, this is it. So this is great for you, again, if you want to showcase something, but that's the end game. There's no call to action from there. Now we have lead generation. This sounds great for a lot of people, and it is. It is a lower cost to get leads than, say, the conversions, which we will get into. But this is going to prompt your customers on Facebook with a form to fill out. It doesn't leave Facebook, it keeps them right there. It's not taking them to your site, so that might be something that you would want, but it's going to give you that lead. Again, for realtors, this is a great option, but it's lower cost per click, and it's not as effective as conversions. But again, you might want to keep them on Facebook. You might want to keep it simple and easy, and you just might want to get as many leads as possible. And now we have messages, which is the last campaign on considerations category. So this is when you don't have a website and you need your leads to go somewhere. You need to take them to a next step. Really, really great. I've used this a lot of times where you are just prompting people to message you. Again, as a realtor, great idea. Hey, I'm getting in contact with you immediately, and then you can just answer them right on there. You're just seeing an immediate return on this ad that you are putting out there. So it's very lead based. It's great to test campaigns, and it keeps them right on Facebook. But I keep talking sort of badly about lead gen and messages, and I keep saying, well, wait till we get to the conversion side. the thing is it's relatively lower cost, and it's good to test on these first. Try to see what you can do, save money. You don't need to throw hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a campaign. You can simply do one of these campaigns for $20 and keep it for a week, and just see how it performs. So it's always a trial and error. It's not a one size fits all for every person, every realtor, every company that is running an ad on Facebook. So again, we can always start with these. Don't think I'm talking badly about them. Our third and final category is conversions. This is the conversions category is the perfect way to convert your prospects into customers. So this is the bottom of the funnel. So the first one we're going to get into is conversions category. So when you do run this ad, you have to install Facebook Pixels into your website. It's actually very simple. I had no idea what I was doing when I first did it. There is a way on Facebook. It walks you through exactly what you need to get your Facebook Pixel on your Facebook. If you don't manage your website, go to the person that manages your website to get that on there. But very, very simple for anyone who does know how to edit their website header. You are telling Facebook exactly what you want to do. So you're saying, Facebook, this is exactly what a sale looks like. Facebook, this is exactly what a lead looks like. This is exactly how you register for a webinar. It's amazing. But then there are some people who say, I don't have 50 plus conversions a week. So Facebook has a learning period, a learning phase where they have to learn the algorithms to optimize your campaign. And what I have to say about that is that a partially optimized conversion campaign will actually perform better than a fully optimized traffic campaign, reach campaign, video view campaign. I mean, again, the video view is just giving you views. You may be thinking that you're not giving Facebook enough data, but no, it's still going to perform 30 to 40% better than those other campaigns. Again, if you are looking for conversions, if you are looking for someone to go to your site and you're telling Facebook, this is exactly what I want from my customers when they come to this site. The second campaign of conversions is catalog sales. So what is this? Why is this different than conversions? And it's because you have a range, or if you have a range of products, you're going to target the customers per the products that they have viewed or their interests, or, because Facebook is just Big Brother and they're looking at everything that you like and you're into. So you're running only one ad for many products. So you don't need to do multiple ads for each and every product. And then it's going to be geared towards the person that wants to see that. And the final campaign objective is store visits. This is still in the conversions category. You are converting customers. Again, it's at the bottom of the funnel, but this is getting human bodies into your brick and mortar store. So if you don't have an online store, or you just want to have more traffic, COVID's a little more lenient these days. You have people coming in person. Maybe you were closed for a long time and now we want to have people coming in person. This is the perfect category for you. And now we have gone over all of the 11 of the Facebook ad campaign objectives. So now we know you don't use traffic when you want to track conversions. Don't use video views just because you're running a video. If you are running a video and you want leads, you'll have to use the conversions category. Don't use brand awareness unless you have a massive budget. And reach is great for very specific local areas. So, to everyone who has asked me about boosting, don't just boost a post and expect it to get exactly what you need. Use the correct targeted ad campaign to get your desired outcome. Thank you for attending my Facebook ad campaign objectives explained by me. And I hope you enjoyed this. Reach out to me, give me a call, email if you have any questions. I know this wasn't very deep of a dive, but we kept it nice and short, and I hope this enlightens you a little bit more about how campaign objectives and advertising on Facebook works. Thank you.